Today we are unboxing a HomeChef meal kit. This is a full-sized dinner, this box here, for 2 adults. I found this on Swagbucks as their deal of the day a few days ago. HomeChef automatically gives you $30 off your very first order, which I believe is 1 per household. I chose the bare minimum, which was 2 deliveries this week for 2 adults. The subtotal was $49.80. But with that one-time only promo code of $30, it brought it down to $19.80. And then I was immediately credited $25 from Swagbucks. So this was a $5 moneymaker along with 2 free meals that I hear are very good. So when you first open up your box, you see the recipe that goes with what you selected. They have probably a dozen different meals to choose from. I chose chicken Florentine with wild rice and marinated heirloom tomatoes. It says that the prep and cook time is between 30 and 40 minutes, and you need to cook this within 5 days. That's something else that I liked about the HomeChef ordeal, is that you didn't have to cook it tonight. It is firmly packed in ice, and I could have just thrown this in the freezer and waited a few days and not just today, because this is when I was getting it delivered, especially since they use FedEx and their delivery times are 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. No guarantee. This says it's a very easy recipe, and I believe that. I sure do hope so. There is the meal that I picked for Thursday as well. The Oktoberfest pork medallions with smashed potatoes and roasted Brussels sprouts, which it also says is easy, and this one is to cook within 6 days, and the prep and cook time is between 40 and 50 minutes. Now on the back of these recipes, they have step-by-step instructions with pictures, before you cook, while you cook, and tips from the chef, which is very nice. Oh, wow. Very, very nice ice packs. I'm going to be keeping these. This is a gigantic box. So I have a cookbook from HomeChef. I assume they're sending this to me so that I can just start keeping all of these recipes. Every week they have a new set of recipes to choose from. They do have defaults where they'll automatically pick the top 2, and all you have to do is just select which ones that you want. This just says, "Welcome to HomeChef. We believe that preparing and enjoying a home-cooked meal should be a simply delicious experience. Your food fresh from your kitchen, made just the way you like it. So help get dinner off your mind and onto your plate. We offer 13 nourishing new meals each week. And with inspiring tips and little tricks, you can cook up to your favorite meals with confidence." Here's the recommended kitchen equipment list, along with storage and preparation tips, some information about where they get their meat and their vegetables, and tips for preparing and cooking, especially for newer chefs who are not as prepared. How to reuse and recycle all of these, which is very nice. That's very interesting. The boxes are lined with recycled cotton-enhanced biodegradable fibers. The boxes are recyclable, and they're very nice and sturdy too for storage, and our liners may be recyclable in your area. The recipe cards can be recycled, although we recommend you keep them in your binder, which is here. All of their cooling packs can be rinsed and reused, or empty their non-toxic cooling contents in the trash, and recycle the plastic interiors, and any plastic containers are 100% recyclable. That is very important to me, and I'm very glad to hear that it is important to them as well. Also, to note, I don't like you can see this too well, but you can get a $30 credit just by inviting somebody else to place an order. So I would share your referral link. They give it to you when you place your order initially, and if you get anybody else, they'll put that $30 in your account, as well as they gave me a $10 credit just for, I have no idea why. Quality ingredients below. Ooh. So here are the heirloom tomatoes. Looks like there's the rice, there's some white vinegar. Oh, this comes in a very nice bag. Here's all my leafy greens. This is the chicken Florentine, or at least goes with the chicken Florentine. Oh, I got my Thursday meal too. Okay. This is the Oktoberfest pork medallions. I thought that this was going to be 2 deliveries, 1 today and 1 in 2 days, but apparently you get just 1 box for everything, which is fine because the shelf life is good. So there's light cream, there's, I see, looks like some thyme, Brussels sprouts, horseradish sauce, shallots, and 1 potato. It's not enough for my family, but one thing I did hear a lot is that people will just take these really good quality ingredients and they will just make their own things with it, or they will add stuff to it. I have to add things to mine because I also have a daughter as well as a husband, so I just need to make sure that everybody gets enough food. This box here is the seasonal fruit basket. Now the reason that I ordered this, and I'll tell you this is a little tip, is that it wanted to charge me $10 for shipping on top of my order. My order would have been, I guess, $9.80, but then there was $10 for shipping, and I, instead of paying that shipping because I was $5 away from getting free shipping, I went and I just added a side item. Okay, and the side items that they had were either some type of smoothie mix or fruit basket. So I paid $9.90 for this fruit basket, giving me a $10 credit. The fruit looks pretty good, except this kiwi here. Actually, let me pull it all out and make sure it's all fresh. This kiwi is good. This one I'm going to have to throw away. It's very nasty on that side. Red delicious apple. 2 red delicious apples, 2 kiwis, a pear, and another pear. So these few pieces of fruit for $9.90. That's a little pricey, but the only reason I bought them, like I said, is because I would have had to pay $10 for shipping. So I paid the same amount, but I got more food. And that, I don't think, can last 5 days in the fridge because it already looks like it's needing to be eaten. And then we have 1, 2, 3 big blocks of ice for the meat. And here's my meat. It looks pretty good. It looks very good quality. Let me take this out a little bit. It is sealed. This looks like it is just 1 giant breast of chicken, which is technically 2 servings. In my household, I can't really say it is, so I might have to stretch this out. This is the pork. This looks very good. It looks like a very good cut pork tenderloin. They have special handling instructions. And the weight, 14 ounces, that's not bad at all. So here is my HomeChef. I'm pretty happy with it. I'm going to go ahead and get started on fixing tonight's meal. It's all in that big box. I'm going to go ahead and get started on everything and put everything else in the freezer. I'll make all of that either tomorrow or the next day, and I will give you guys another update on how well that went. Thanks for watching. Also, a quick reminder, this is a subscription service, so whatever you chose initially, 2 meals for 2 adults twice per week, it will continue. They will want to continue that next week. So when I placed this order initially, I immediately went to the calendar for next week and pressed the skip week button, and I now have plenty of time to cancel, and now that I have all of my food, I'm going to go ahead and go on their website and pause my subscription. I know that doesn't sound permanent, but it is. The way that HomeChef works is they want you to just pause it so that you can pick it up at any point in time. But make sure to go through the first 4 or 5 weeks on the calendar where it already has your food picked out for you, and just skip all of those and then go to your menu, your account, and press pause my subscription. And they may try to get you to stay and waive fees for a while, and if you want to do that, that would be great. But just keep in mind that this will end up charging you again in about a week's time.